Everything that I own in the entire world, I'm carrying with me right now. I have this laptop bag, I have the bag on my back, and I have the clothes that I'm wearing. I'm currently in Eastern Europe trying to live for as cheaply as I possibly can because I have some big goals. I'll get to what those goals are in a future video. But right now I just want to talk about the stuff that I'm carrying on me because I think you'll find it pretty interesting. Let's start with the laptop bag. We are going to start with the main zipper here because that is the piece de resistance. That is the crux of this entire system. And that is the brand new MacBook M1 Air. I'm a software engineer. I write code for a living. This is literally what I do, and I need a good laptop to be able to manage that. One of the most important things for me out here in Europe is battery life, because I'm not sure where the next outlet's going to be. I'm not sure how long I can stay in a particular place, so I need something that can last forever, and this does, because this isn't using an Intel chip. This is using what is essentially a phone CPU, and it is incredibly efficient. But as a perk, it also has USB Type-C, so that means that I can charge it with like a battery pack or my phone or a tablet. This thing can go forever. It's also definitely powerful enough to run all of the software that I need, from Android Studio to all of my emulators. It's ridiculous how efficient this CPU is, and it's only $800. I love this machine so much. But now we can get into the actual toys that I carry with me on the daily basis. Let's open this up, and let's start from the top again because that makes the most sense. We have a tablet in the top. This is for several things, but I primarily use it as a second screen for my MacBook. See, you can see that right here. In another video, I will try to show you guys how to actually connect tablets to PCs so that you can actually run this. But having tool monitors is incredibly useful for development, so that I can have one machine show me the actual code, one machine show me like Chrome or the logs. This is super helpful. Obviously, I'll also use this thing for like Netflix or YouTube whenever I'm doing just stuff in a hostel or whatever. It's a great media consumption device. I actually use this for editing most of my YouTube videos right now because it's really easy to send data from my camera to my tablet. But it's mostly used as a second screen. Then if we come back through here, we will find two devices. We have this, which is essentially just a folding phone holder. Let me pop this out. Sorry, it's hard to do with one hand. If I had a cameraman, this would be easier. But this comes over here, and then that holds up the second thing in that pocket, which is my development device. There you go. You can see essentially the full setup right here. I have the device that I do development on. I have my main MacBook, and then I have the second screen right there. This is what I'll open up in a coffee shop. Then if we dig a little bit deeper, I've got a really long USB-C cable, which I'll use if I actually do find an outlet, with this guy right here. This thing is honestly just fantastic. This can do 65 watts, so it can power the entire system by itself, but it has two USB-C ports and a USB port, which is super useful because I've got a lot of devices that I need to charge. But the real reason that I picked this up is because it's got these adapters. So no matter where I happen to be, if I go to Europe, if I go to Australia or Singapore, whatever, I can just slop on one of these adapters right here, and I know that I can charge my stuff. No matter where I go, this can keep my devices charged. I have two cables right here. One of them will go from my MacBook to my test device. One of them will go from this to something else. It's just there for funsies. And we have a 10,000 milliamp hour battery. This I use, it can keep things charged for like, I don't know, 3 hours, because again, this is super efficient. But this is most of what I'll use on a daily basis. If we open up this top zipper, I do have a couple extra gizmos that I'll use from time to time. SD card reader for my camera. I have some extra camera batteries. But this bag right here is only half of the fun, because I actually need other things. I need toiletries, I need clothes. So let's break out this other bag right here and show you the rest of the stuff that I own. We are going to start with the front pocket, and we are going to go backward. So if we pull stuff out of this, we will see just a whole bunch of cables. Wireless chargers, 500 gigabyte SD card. This is basically just like my bin of extra cables and stuff, because I might need it if cables break. And I got this because my Google Photos subscription thing, they ended that in July, so I thought that I might need some extra storage for my photos and videos, but it turns out that my Pixel 3 still gets access to free Google Photos, so I don't use this as much as I thought I would. Now let's go to the next pocket. This is another little fun pocket. It's got toys and stuff in it. Jesus Christ, this is so hard to do with one hand. Okay, so we will first find a Nintendo Switch. I thought that I would be using this because I wanted to play like Skyrim and stuff, but I've used it literally 0 times here since I've been in Poland, so not as useful as I thought it would be. We have a charger for my camera batteries. I got this one specifically because I can charge it with USB-C, so I don't need to like find an outlet. I can just use a battery pack to charge my camera. I wish that my camera would charge in body, but it doesn't. I have a lightning connector, and I have some AirPods in here. I got these with my MacBook. I've been trying to sell them here in Poland, but I had no success. I just carry them around. You can see here I've got the Galaxy Buds. I think that they are just fantastic. They work really great with my Note 10. Let me find them here. Yeah, Nope. The Galaxy Note Buds Plus, they're fantastic, honestly. So I don't really even use these AirPods, even though I have a MacBook. Anyway, we will find a bunch more cables. These are cables that are just strewn out in here because I don't want them getting in the way of the other cables that I use more often. You can see that they're a little bit more grangey, beaten up. I have so many cables, it's ridiculous. Next cool toy is this LED light. This is for photography, but it's got a magnet on the back, so I can just like stick it to stuff and I can have lighting. It comes with these little filter shades right here, so if it's too sharp, you can put diffusers on it and change the color, change the temperature. It's a nifty little gadget. I have a Chromecast for when I'm staying in like hotels that have a TV. Turn this little motherfucking thing off. I have a little game controller here. This is for like emulation on your tablet or whatever. I haven't used this either. I don't play as many games as I thought I would. Camera battery. I have another game controller. This is a much bigger one. This has joysticks in it. Again, haven't used any of them. I thought I would be playing more games. I'm just working. And then we have a Pixel 3. This is honestly like a backup device in case like my main bag gets stolen and I need access to another phone. This is here primarily just to protect me in case I get robbed. But like I said earlier, it does have access to Google Photos, so I can upload all of my videos for free without needing to worry about storage limits. So that's kind of nifty. Yes, I believe that's everything in this pocket. Now we get to the big boy. So in this top pocket here, let's break this open. I'm spending so much time in this video fucking unzipping bags and I hate it. We have my camera. I've been talking about this a little bit throughout this video, but I would normally have this around my neck. I have it in my bag right now because it's kind of raining outside and this is not waterproof. But this is the Canon EOS M6 Mark II. It's honestly fantastic for photography. It's not that great for video until I get like an actual microphone. So I think I'm going to be sticking with my phone for now. But then we have my clothes. I have one extra shirt. My clothes are going to get wet. That sucks, I guess. I have some underwear. I have one extra pair of pants. And I have some socks. This is it in terms of clothes, right there. Wait, no, I have some more socks, I think. Socks. Yes, I have a couple extra pairs of socks. That's honestly fantastic. You need socks. Then we go down here. We have another lens for the camera. This is a 32mm Canon. I have another lens right here. This is much better for portrait photography, but I don't actually use it all that often. I have an extra pair of glasses just in case my existing pair gets broken. Finasteride because I like my hair and I don't want it to run away. I'll pick that up later. And then up here we have like toiletries. We have like deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, razor. This is honestly super nifty. This is a beard trimmer. I use this for trimming my beard, cutting my hair. Charges with USB Type-C, so real easy to keep this charged with all of my other devices that I have. I love this so much. This is such a nifty little tool. That's it. This is everything that I own right here. And now we just need to wait to see if I can last long enough to get my startup off the ground. Yeah. Stay tuned, I guess.